Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back live on CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. We're live again at Hobart Arena in Troy, Ohio, as we get ready for our final session of the Division III Southwest District Tournament. Everyone going to state in the weight classes, the top four people, it's all decided except for where they're going to be seated next week come state time. You keep it on me. We will be following the first and second place matches for everybody, and at the end of the day, we will have interviews with a lot of the wrestlers who have made it to state, not only the champions of the brackets, but we will also have a lot of people coming up that made it to the state tournament. They'll be placing third and fourth, first and second, some of those people. 106-pound finals match will be Ronnie Petro of Dayton Christian taking on Alex Ride of Mechanicsburg. For third and fourth, we got Edwards of Troy Christian, Jacob Edwards taking on Graham Shore of Miami East. That's 106. Those are the four wrestlers going to the state tournament. At 113 pounds, Hunter Lucas of Lima Central Catholic will be taking on Tommy Hoskins of Dayton Christian for first and second. Alex Isbrandt from Miami East will be taking on Tyler Wetzel of Mechanicsburg for third and fourth. Those are your four wrestlers at 113 out of this district tournament that will be going on to next weekend state tournament. At 120 pounds, Michael May of Dayton Christian will be taking on Eric Peters of Bethel Tate in the finals match at 120 pounds. In the third and fourth place match, Tanner Smith of Mechanicsburg will be taking on George Clemens of Wayne Trace for third and fourth. Those are your four state qualifiers at 120 pounds. At 126 pounds, Hunter Bray of Dayton Christian will be taking on Garrett Hancock of Troy Christian. And then in third and fourth place, Cameron Paulus of Milton Union will be taking on Buxton of Dixie for third and fourth. Your four state qualifiers at 126 pounds. At 132 pounds, we have Josh Cleary of Dayton Christian taking on Jared Ganger of Covington for the first and second place match. And also for third and fourth, Jake Gutierrez, Springfield Central Catholic, taking on Chase Mayhab of Milton Union. Your four state qualifiers at 132 pounds. At 138 pounds, we have David Carr of Dayton Christian taking on Ryan Ford of Covington. That is your 138-pound championship match. For third and fourth, Cody Amanise of Troy Christian taking on Corey Bogan of Mechanicsburg. Those are your four state qualifiers at 138 pounds. At 145 pounds, Joe Ziegler of Mechanicsburg will be taking on Logan LeCure of Dayton Christian for first and second. For third and fourth, we have Tyler Showalter of Wayne Trace taking on Jake McCarthy of Purcell Marion for third and fourth. Those are your four state qualifiers at the 145-pound weight class. At 152, Caleb Romero will be taking on Nick Vestal. Romero from Mechanicsburg, Vestal from Dayton Christian. Going for third and fourth place, Lance Miller of Covington taking on Davey Toonen of Clinton Massey. 160 pounds, we have Austin Seaman of Deer Park taking on Andrew Hoskins of Dayton Christian at 160. And then we have Brett Vanderwell of Delphus St. John's taking on Logan Hartman of Mechanicsburg. Those are your four state qualifiers at 160. At 170 pounds, Zach Sullivan will be taking on Skylar Brown in a rematch of last week's sectional finals at 170 pounds. And also at 170 pounds, going for third and fourth place, Mac Rose of Miami East taking on Austin Wendell of Ada. 182 pounds finals match, Ben Miller of Covington will be taking on Jack Huffman of Lima CC. That is your first and second place match. Going for third and fourth, Jake Schmidt of Coldwater taking on Jeffrey Botts of Bethel Tate. Your four qualifiers at 182. At 195, we have Kyle Duringer of Versailles taking on Wes Butner of Delphus St. John. That's your finals match at 195. If we're going for third and fourth at 195 pounds, we have Nick Savarda of Madison taking on Colton Booth of Troy Christian. Your four state qualifiers at 195. At 220 pounds, Ben Sullivan, National Trail, will be taking on Adrian Harding of Greenview. That's your championship match. Going for third and fourth, Austin King of Reading taking on Kyle Gigante of Versailles. That's your 220-pound state qualifiers. And last but not least, at heavyweight, we have a rematch of last week's sectional final between Limsky of Tri-County North taking on Ben Ferguson of Miami East. Seth Douglas of Troy Christian will be taking on Sampson of Bluffton, Blake Sampson. That is your third and fourth place match at 285 pounds. There's your preview of what we're going to see here this evening. Those are all the state qualifiers. Those are all the state qualifiers for each weight class. Those are your top 4 participants. We'll be covering mat number 1, which is your finals mat. Our first matchup will be Petro of Dayton Christian taking on Alex Ryan of Mechanicsburg. Right now, Dayton Christian is leading the team race with 200 points. Mechanicsburg behind them with 138.5 points. Troy Christian with 90.5 points. Covington with 85 points. Those are your top 4 teams. Miami East is up there as well in 5th place with 76 points. Your top 5 team scores as we get ready to conclude our Division III sectional tournament. As we get ready to do the Parade of Champions, we'll turn it over there.
Dan Sayers, Mark Sheedy, Jeffrey Simons, Carlos Torres, and Bruce Wilmell. Thank you, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we live in a great country with freedoms like no other. In order to honor America and respect for all who have served our country to defend our freedoms, we ask that you now stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Okay, wrestlers, please move to the middle of the mat, shake hands, and good luck to all of you participating in tonight's matches.
Again, this is our finals of the 2015 Division III District Tournament being brought to you live with live audio and delayed video only on CampusNation.com. The sports animal you own for high school and college sports. I'm AJ Ganger, bringing you all your play-by-play, blow-by-blow action of high school wrestling.
Wrestling on mat number 2 for third place.
As we get ready for our first matchup, Ronnie Petro of Dayton Christian taking on Alex Ryan of Mechanicsburg.
For first place at 106 on mat number 1, Ronnie Petro. A freshman with a record of 48-6. He is from Dayton Christian. He will be wrestling Alex Ryan, a sophomore with a record of 48-4. He is from Mechanicsburg.
Here we go, Mechanicsburg's Alex Ryan taking on Petro of Dayton Christian as we are underway. Ryan in quickly on the double leg, gets the 2-point takedown in our early going of this first finals matchup. We'll let you know the results of the other matches when they come in and when they happen. They will not wrestle the next weight class until all the weight classes matches have completed. This is our 106-pound finals match. Alex Ryan, 2-0 lead against Petro of Dayton Christian. Ryan with that cross ride in. Potentially dangerous call by the official. 1:26 left to go in the first period. Alex Ryan with a 2-0 lead.
A little information for spectators. We will be finishing all 3 matches before we go to the next weight class.
The announcer here must be listening to our broadcast because I just said that. Ryan again with the ride. He's got a leg in, trying to work for a power half. 1:05 left to go in the first period. Ryan trying to get some back points with his half. Ryan still in with the cross ride. Now he's got that tilt. Trying to get a count. He didn't get a single count out of that. Kind of surprising. Referee calling a stalemate. 27 seconds left to go. And the first period still a 2-0 lead for Alex Ryan. Petro up on his feet. Ryan dropping down to the ankle. He's got to work up. Petro still kicking. Ryan now works up. He's still in control on top. 8 seconds left to go in the first period. And at the end of the first period of wrestling, Alex Ryan from Mechanicsburg has a 2-0 lead over Petro of Dayton Christian. Ryan with the choice. Ryan will go neutral to begin the second period of wrestling and with a 2-0 lead. He got the first takedown very early in that first period and rode out Petro the rest of the way. Both wrestlers in the tie-up. Now on a shot is Ryan, switches off to a double leg, 2-point takedown on the edge of the mat. They'll go out of balance. It's 4-0. Alex Ryan in the lead. 1:36 left to go in the second period. Ryan will stay neutral. It'll be 4-1. Bad shot by Ryan. He's going to come out. He does. Petro with the underhook. Ryan trying a fireman's here. Now he grabs the leg, edge of the mat. Ryan still working for that takedown on the edge of the mat here. Drops to a double leg. Got both feet inbounds. 2 takedown for Alex Ryan. 6-1. Ryan in the lead with 54 seconds to go in the second period. Ryan will go neutral here. Make it 6-2. Ryan trying to double leg from very far out, couldn't hit it. Oh, Petro almost caught Ryan with that underhook. Ryan rolled right through it. And now in on a single leg on the edge of the mat again. Switching off to a double. They both step out of balance. 33 seconds to go in the second period. 6-2 lead for Ryan of Mechanicsburg.
I need Joey Dan or Brad Hall.
Nice double leg by Ryan. Head right into the chest of Petro. 2-point takedown. 8-2. Ryan in the lead. 15 seconds to go in the second period. He'll probably just ride out Petro here to end the period. With 10 seconds left to go. We have blood time on the mat. Still an 8-2 lead for Ryan. Petro bleeding. and you're listening to Division III District Finals Wrestling on CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. My name is AJ Ganger, bringing you all the blow-by-blow, play-by-play action from this exciting weekend of wrestling. Meanwhile, going for third and fourth, Graham Shore has a 3-1 lead on Edwards of Troy Christian. Shore of Miami East with 1:39 to go in the third period. Referee's cleaning the blood off the mat now. Petro will be down here with 10 seconds left to go in the second period. Trying to get away. Ryan brings him back down to the mat. And at the end of the second period, Ryan has a 8-2 lead against Petro Dane Christian. He's still bleeding. We got to go over there and stop the bleeding again. And Asher of Clinton Massey is your district alternate at 106 pounds. Still working on the blood from Petro's face. And Graham Shore is your third place winner at 106 pounds. He beats Edwards of Troy Christian 3-1. And we are still getting ready to begin the third period of wrestling at 106 pounds in the finals. As Alex Ryan will begin the third period, 8-2, he has the lead over Petro of Dayton Christian. 113-pound final coming up next. Ryan trying to put Petro on his hip as Petro's riding here. Still bleeding is Petro. Minute and a half to go in the match. It is 8-2. All right, they got all the blood cleaned up again. 90 seconds left to go. Ryan tries to sit out, switch off the whistle. Got his arm caught by Petro. Now Ryan flat on the mat. He's going to work back up to his base. Nice sit out, switch the opposite way, up on his feet. Throws the hip down. Petro's on his hip. He's in trouble. Ryan trying to step over. And he's just going to stand up. 9-2. Ryan in the lead. A minute to go at 106. And more blood. On a note, Covington is getting out 4 of their 6 wrestlers that made it to districts. Miami East is also making 4 out of 6 wrestlers get out. So Miami East and Covington will both be bringing 4 wrestlers to the state tournament next weekend, starting on March the 12th. All right, well, they got the nose all wrapped up now of Petro. Seen somebody else have that done earlier. They're trying to get the blood out of Alex Ryan's singlet. 57 seconds left to go in the match. We're neutral. It's 9-2. Ryan of Mechanicsburg in the lead. Here we go. Back to live action. Ryan in on a double leg. Didn't quite drive hard enough. Now he's back out. Another bad shot by Ryan. Petro trying to get the front headlock. Ryan in another bad shot. Petro trying to beat that arm. And they'll go out of bounds. 33 seconds left to go in the match. Shot in by Ryan, stopped. Petro working with a front headlock. 20 seconds to go in the match. Stalemate called by the official. 13 seconds left to go. Ryan looks like he's just going to stall out. Petro in on a single leg. Ryan with a front quarter. 5 seconds left to go. And Ryan gets behind at the end to get 2 points. And your champion, winning 11-2, Alex Ryan by major decision over Petro of Dayton Christian. Your champion at 106 pounds, again, is Alex Ryan. Moving on to 113 pounds, we have Hunter Lucas of Lima Central Catholic taking on Tommy Hoskins of Dayton Christian at 113 pounds. Going for third and fourth, Alex Isbrand of Miami East against Tyler Wetzel of Mechanicsburg. We'll be bringing you the Lucas-Hoskins match.
Kyle Lear, sophomore from Blanchester. He will be wrestling Kevin Johnson, a junior from Williamsburg. Third place match at 113 pounds, Alex Isbrand, a freshman from Miami East. He'll be wrestling Tyler Wetzel, a sophomore from Mechanicsburg.
And we're underway between Hoskins and Lucas.
Hunter Lucas, a junior.
Dayton Christian, I think, has a district championship all wrapped up after the last two sessions this morning and this afternoon.
Tommy Hoskins, a freshman from Dayton Christian. His record is 48-2.
Hoskins with the front headlock on Lucas. On the edge of the mat here, Hoskins snaps him down off the mat. Still working here on the edge of the mat. They both step out. Going to stay neutral. 1:28 left to go in the first period. We're still neutral.
The decision 1-0 over Drew Price of Middletown, Madison. In third place,
Hoskins and Lucas feeling each other out here in the early going.
3-1 decision over Jacob Edwards of Troy Christian.
Oh, nice shot by Lucas. He's in deep on a double. Coming out the back door. Looking to finish.
His decision 10-2.
And Hoskins scissored. You cannot scissor the head. And it'll be an illegal move and 1 point given to Lucas. The officials are talking this over. Ted Bray, head coach of Dayton Christian, went to the table and was asking the official why that was called. So they take away the illegal hold, so it's back to 0-0. 1 minute to go in the first period between Hoskins and Lucas. Go out of balance, we're still neutral. .52 seconds left. Hoskins, Lucas trying to duck. Hoskins has a front headlock. Edge of the mat. Hoskins looking to get that 2. He's going to try to lock up that cradle. 2-point takedown for Hoskins on the edge of the mat with 24 seconds to go in the first period. And now the officials are going to confer with this one as Lima Central Catholic's coach is at the table. Meanwhile, Alex Isbrand has a 7-0 lead over Wetzel of Mechanicsburg. Isbrand of Miami East going into the third period. Takedown stands with 24 seconds to go in the first period. Hoskins with the legs in. Ten seconds left. Hoskins trying to work for that power half. And at the end of the first period, Tommy Hoskins has a 2-0 lead over Hunter Lucas of LCC. It'll be Hoskins' choice. He will go down first. Second period underway. Hoskins straight up to his feet. And Lucas had to bring him down. Couldn't bring him down. Hoskins, they go out of bounds. 1:53 to go in the second period. Still a 2-0 lead for Tommy Hoskins. Hoskins again right back up to his feet. Lucas is going to let him go. 3-0. Hoskins right back in on Lucas on the edge of the mat. They go out. 1:45 to go in the second period. Good movement by Hoskins. Still on our feet here. Hoskins has a 2-on-1 on the wrist. Southwestern's hand fighting here as they're close to the edge of the mat. And he'll be stalling against Lucas. His first warning with 1:23 to go in the second period. Go out of bounds again here. 1:12 to go. Alex Isbrand just won by pinfall over Tyler Wetzel of Mechanicsburg. A caution, meanwhile, on Hoskins on our finals mat. Isbrand gets third at 113 pounds. Hoskins, front headlock. 60 seconds to go here in the second period. Trying to beat that arm, goes the opposite way. Good scramble by Lucas to get out of there. Snap down, they'll go out of bounds. Still neutral, 43 seconds to go in the second period. 3-0 lead for Tommy Hoskins of Dayton Christian. 113-pound finals match here at the district tournament. Another front headlock by Hoskins. Stalemate. Hoskins again back in on that front head. 10 seconds to go in the second period. And at the end of the second period, Tommy Hoskins has a 3-0 lead over Hunter Lucas of Lima Central Catholic. Lucas will go neutral to begin the third and final period. Lucas, bad shot. Hoskins catches him again. See if he can get that butt drag finally. Snap down. Stalemate, back up on her feet, minute 36 to go in the third period. Bad shot again by Lucas, caught back into that front headlock. Hoskins has got to be careful here that he doesn't get hit for stalling. He hasn't taken a shot yet. Lucas reshoots and go out of bounds. 1:18 left, still 3-0 Hoskins in the lead. And on the shot, single leg by Lucas. He's extended, he's in bad position again. 1:02 left to go in the match. Going out of balance, and Hoskins is going to get hit for his first stall call with 52 seconds. They go out of balance, 46 seconds remain. On the edge of the mat here, 35 seconds left. Another shot by Lucas is blocked by Hoskins. 30 seconds in the match. So they go out of balance again. .20 seconds left to go. Lucas down 3-0. Takes another bad shot on Hoskins. Stalling again on Hoskins. That's his second. 1 point given up to Lucas. It's 3-1. Now all he needs is a takedown with 8 seconds left to go. Lucas, bad shot. He's caught. 5 seconds left. And your winner and champion at 113 pounds, Tommy Hoskins of Dayton Christian. 3-1 decision over Hunter Lucas of Lima Central Catholic. Coming up next, 120-pound championship match. Michael May of Dayton Christian taking on Eric Peters of Bethel Tate. Wrestling for third and fourth, Tanner Smith, Mechanicsburg, and George Clemens of Wayne Trace.
Wrestling for third at 120, Tanner Smith, a sophomore from Mechanicsburg, and George
Peters and May on our main mat. We are underway.
120, Michael May, a senior from Dayton Christian with a record of 49-3. Eric Peters.
Third straight Dayton Christian wrestler in the finals here. They'll be well represented at the state tournament. And on the shot is Peters, still nothing yet. Minute and a half to go in the first period.
Lima Central Catholic has lost 18 points. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
And May now has Peters flat. Looking to still get that takedown. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Back to a front headlock. Trying to lock up a cradle. 2 points for Michael May. Looking to get that cradle here. He's got it. He's going to watch his own back. He's got to watch his own back here. He's got Peters with 45 seconds left in this cradle, looking for the pinfall. And your winner by pinfall at 120 pounds, Michael May of Dayton Christian.
We have the results of 113-pound weight class matches. In fifth place, Kyle Denier of Blanchester, pinning his opponent.
We're going to move it down to the third and fourth place match at 120 right now, going on mat number 2. George Clemens of Wayne Trace and Tanner Smith of Mechanicsburg. Smith has a 4-0 lead, and now he's got a chance to get a reversal and possibly work for a pinfall. He's got a 2 reversal, and now Smith can work for back points.
Tommy Hoskins of Dayton Christian, a 3-1 decision over Hunter Lucas.
Did not get more than a 2 count. Looking for the Butcher Smith here. He's got to do his run over Clemens' head. He's got it. Only got a 1 count. Smith got that Butcher locked up again. Still only got a 1 count. Now Smith working to get back points. He's got 2 back points earned. 2-point near fall for Tanner Smith. 7 seconds to go in the second period. He's up 8-0 now against George Clemens of Wayne Trace. Clemens tried a Granby roll. Smith stopped it. And at the end of the second period, Tanner Smith with an 8-0 lead on George Clemens of Wayne Trace. Clemens will go neutral to begin the third period. And on a single leg, head inside single is Smith. Clemens in trouble here. Smith can work up. Gonna pop his head out. Two-point takedown for Tanner Smith makes it 10-0. 1:22 left to go in the match. Smith just riding out Clemens here. We got about a minute left to go. Smith looking for back points. He's very close here. He's got that tilt. 40 seconds left to go. And he's not going to get it. Stalemate called by the official. 21 seconds left to go. In our third and final period, Tanner Smith with a 10-0 lead on George Clemens. Clemens again trying another Granby roll, almost got stuck on his back. Five seconds left. And your third place champion at 120 pounds, Tanner Smith, Mechanicsburg, with a 10-0 major decision over George Clemens, Wayne Trace. Moving back over to mat number 1.
That concludes the match at 120 pounds.
126-pound championship matchup. Hunter Bray of Dayton Christian taking on Garrett Hancock of Troy Christian at 126 pounds. Going for third and fourth place, Cameron Paulus of Milton Union.
A sophomore from Versailles. Freshman for third place at 126. Cameron Paulus, a sophomore from Milton Union. And Luke Buxton, a junior from Dixie. And your championship
Cameron Paul is taking on Buxton of Dixie. Luke Buxton going for third and fourth. Right now we're underway between Bray and Hancock.
Troy Christian with a record of 40-4.
Bray with a front headlock. And they're both getting to work out here. Under a minute and a half to go in the first period. Still no score. And the official blows the whistle for Bray to fix his headgear. As we restart back in the middle. Still no score. Snap down by Bray. Working that front headlock.
Results of the 120-pound weight class.
Both wrestlers now on the edge of the mat. 55 seconds to go in the first period. No score still.
Protect fall over Alexander Rodriguez of Lincoln View. In third place at 120 pounds, Tanner Smith, Mechanicsburg, a 10-0 decision.
Garrett tried a double leg, got stuck.
Wayne Treese.
And Bray back in that front headlock now. 35 seconds to go in the first period.
120 pounds, Michael May of Dayton Christian, pinning his opponent, Eric Peters of Double Tate. Michael's fall time, 1 minute, 20 seconds.
Stalemate call by the official. 18 seconds left to go in the first period. We're still scoreless between Hancock and Bray. Five seconds to go in the period. At the end of the first period between Hancock and Bray, we are scoreless. Bray will have the first choice. Bray will go down. Bray, hips over, looking to catch Hancock here. And Bray will get the reversal, 2-0. Hunter Bray in the lead, but Hancock now trying to switch. He's switching hard here. He stands up on his feet. Got brought back down.
Come on, Garrett.
All Garrett has to do is pop his head out. He'll get his one escape. There it is. It's 2-1. Bray in the lead. We're on the edge of the mat. And they'll go out. 1:21 left to go in the second period. Hunter Bray has a 2-1 lead over Garrett Hancock. Both wrestlers still fighting on their feet here. 1:05 to go. The second period. On the edge of the mat, Hancock in for a single. Referee blows it quickly out of bounds. Didn't really let them continue on that edge of that mat. 51 seconds to go in the second period. 2-1, Hunter Bray again in the lead. Hancock and Bray tied up again. 40 seconds to go in the second period. Nice ankle pick by Hancock. Bray, though, was able to get out of it. Edge of the mat, still no takedown. 17 seconds left. Still 2-1. Hancock trying to catch him with the slide by. Now he's got a front head. 5 seconds to go in the period. All Hancock's got to do here is beat this arm. And that's going to be the end of our second period. Hunter Bray with a 2-1 lead against Garrett Hancock, and Hancock will go down to begin our third and final period. Hancock will be charged with a caution. We go beginning the third period. Hancock on the bottom. Bray trying to ride him out. Bray's on his hip. Very bad position to be in. Tried to throw a boot in. Garrett did the right thing, threw it away. Bray still riding Hancock here with just a tight waist. 1:25 to go in the third period. Hancock tripoding up. And he'll be stalling against Bray. That's his first warning. 1:10 left to go in this third period. Bray with a half. Got to watch his own back. Almost got a 2 count there. Still with that half. Throws in a boot. Trying to go for both boots is Bray. Hancock almost going to catch Bray on his back. Hancock with the reversal to make it 3-2. 45 seconds to go in the match. Great job by Hancock to get out of that predicament. And they're going to call potentially dangerous. 35 seconds to go here in the third period. 3-2, Hancock in the lead over Hunter Bray. .34 seconds to go. Hancock, far knee, far ankle. Gonna try Bray. Hopefully get some back points. He's getting counted. There's 2 back points in by Hancock. And he's gonna make it 5-2. 20 seconds to go. Garrett's gonna let him out. 5-3. 5 seconds to go. Bray working here on the edge of the mat. Again, Hancock, your 126-pound champion, winning decision 5-3 over Hunter Bray. Up next, 132-pound championship matchup. Josh Cleary from Dayton Christian taking on two-time state champion, two-time district champion, or three-time district champion, two-time district champion Jared Ganger of Covington.
Third place, wrestling at 132.
Going for third place, Gutierrez of Springfield Catholic Central against Chase Mayhab of Milton Union. Ganger and Cleary underway. Oh, quick slide by Ganger. 2 points real quick. 2-0. Ganger kicks out Cleary, makes it 2-1. And on a single leg, picks it up, finishes high with a double. 2 more points, makes it 4-2 or 4-1 He's going to kick out Cleary to make it 4-2. Now backing up, going back to the center circle. A minute and a half to go in the first period. Ganger up 4-2 already. That shot comes out. Snaps down Cleary's head. Both go out of bounds. We're still neutral. 1:19 to go in the first period. Another takedown by Ganger to make it 6-2. He's going to kick out Cleary again. 6-3. 1:03 left to go in the first period. That shot on the edge of the mat. They'll go out. Reset. We're neutral with 53 seconds left to go in the first period. Ganger in on a shot again. Edge of the mat. They come back out. 35 seconds to go in the period. That shot by Cleary. Ganger beats that arm real quick. Gets the 2-point takedown to make it 8-3.
Here are the results of the 126-pound weight class. In fifth place, Ruger Gilslider of Wayne Trace, 14-2.
Ganger looks like he's going to ride out Cleary to end this period. 15 seconds to go. He's up by 5, 8-3.
Buxton of Dixie. In overtime, decision over Cameron Wallace of Milton Union. And your champion at 120.
And at the end of the first period, Jared Ganger with an 8-3 lead over Josh Cleary of Dayton Christian. Second period. Second period beginning on our feet. Cleary in on a shot. Ganger good defense as they go out of bounds. Still neutral here, 1:42 to go in the second period. Cleary back in on a shot, single leg. Ganger with the sprawl here. At the front headlock. Gonna beat that arm. 2 more points. 10-3. Minute 20 left to go in the second period. Ganger again looking very smooth all weekend long and en route to his 3rd state championship, hopefully. This could be his 3rd district championship. Go out of bounds. 59 seconds to go in the second period. 10-3. Ganger in the lead over Josh Cleary. Ganger will kick Cleary out. Make it 10-4. Slide by quickly, another takedown to make it 12-4. 40 seconds left to go in the second period. Let's Cleary back up, 12-5. Another slide by, beats that arm. 2 more points. 30 seconds to go in the second period. 13-4. Ganger in the lead. Now it's 14-4. Optional start by Ganger. He's going to kick Cleary out here, 14-5. And on another shot. An inside single, chasing that ankle. Switches off to a double leg. 2 points for Ganger, 16-6. 12 seconds to go in the second period. And at the end of the second period, Jared Ganger has a 16-6 lead over Josh Cleary of Dayton Christian. Ganger of Covington. Cleary will go down to begin the third and final period. Ganger kicks out Cleary, makes it 16-7. Ganger in on another shot, head inside single on the edge of the mat. Looking to chase that ankle again. Still trying to chase that ankle as Ganger. He switches to a double leg on that edge of the mat. 2-point takedown again, makes it 18-7. As they go out of bounds, 1:23 left to go. Ganger cuts Cleary out, makes it 18-8, 1:15 to go. Nice snap down, beats that arm, 2 more points, 20-8. 1:05 left to go. Ganger kicks Cleary out again. 20-9. Bad shot by Cleary. And Cleary getting kind of aggressive here. Coming up next, 138-pound matchup. 20-9, 47 seconds left as they go out of bounds. Stalling called against Cleary. Ganger couldn't finish the shot, comes back out. Cleary in on a single leg. 30 seconds to go. They go back to the center here. 15 seconds to go in the match. Ganger trying to get one more takedown here before the match ends. He's got a major decision. And your champion at 132 pounds from Covington, Jared Ganger, winning his 3rd district championship.
That concludes the matches for the 132-pound weight class. Now
Coming up, 138 pounds, David Carr, freshman from Dayton Christian, against junior Ryan Ford of Covington. 138-pound finals matchup. Going for 3rd and 4th, Cody Amanise of Troy Christian, taking on Corey Bogan of Mechanicsburg.
Cody Amanise, a senior from Troy Christian. He is wrestling Corey Bogan, a sophomore from Mechanicsburg. And your championship match at 138, David Carr, a freshman from Dayton Christian.
Here we go. Underway between Ford and David Carr, 138-pound championship match.
Record 47-5.
Both wrestlers working here on the edge of the mat. Carr pushed out Ryan. They go to bounds. 1:42 to go in the first period.
The results of 132 pounds.
Fake shot there by Ford, trying to go for that ankle pick.
Of Lima Central Catholic, 6-2 decision over Wyatt Place of Delphus Jefferson.
Another bad shot, comes out.
Place at 132 pounds, Chase Mayab of Milton Union, 4-2 decision over Jake Gutierrez of Springfield Catholic Central. And your champion at 132 pounds, Jared Ganger of Covington.
Still up on our feet here. 55 seconds to go left in the first period. Still no score between Carr and Ford. And Carr trying to shot. Good defense by Ford. Edge of the mat. They go out. Still neutral. 45 seconds left to go in the first period. Oh, a bad shot by Carr. Him and Ryan both had the same idea. Ryan almost caught him. Well, they go back on their feet and reset here. 30 seconds to go in that first period. Still no score. Carr again on a shot. Ford goes with double unders. Trying to beat that arm on the edge of the mat. 15 seconds left. Pulling Carr in bounds. They go out. At the end of the first period, we're scoreless between Ryan Ford and David Carr. Ford with the choice, he'll go down to begin the second period. 138-pound championship match. Ford stands up, brought back down by Carr. Carr with that claw ride. Now Ford stood back up, Carr running right back down. Ford's trying to work up back up to his base here. Claw ride for Carr. There's that boot in. Stalemate call by the official. 1:17 to go in the second period. We're still scoreless. Ryan had a couple good stand-ups there before they called that stalemate. He stands right back up. Carr trying to lift. Ford staying up on his feet. Brought back down, try to sit out switch. Standing right back up. Carr putting the boot in. Brings Ford right back down. Ford trying to Gazzoni. Carr now with that leg in. Trying to get out is Ford. Carr now trying to run a cradle. 45 seconds left to go. Second period. And stalling being called on Ford. It's his first stall warning. 30 seconds to go in the second period. We're still scoreless between Ford and Carr. Carr has a boot in. Ryan working to stand up again. Carr still with that claw ride in. 10 seconds to go in the period. And at the end of the second period, with that, after a nice ride by David Carr, 0-0. What? Carr will go down to begin the third period to see if Ford can ride out Carr just like Carr just did to Ford. Tie waist, near ankle. And Ryan says, I'm going to take you down. Lets Carr out. 1-0. Carr in the lead. 1:50 left to go in the match. Both wrestlers still on their feet here, feeling each other out. Carr has a 1-0 lead. Ford tried a shot. Carr caught him in the front headlock. Now he's back out, resetting. Trying to go for another shot, still back out. Carr with the shot, both wrestlers reshotting, and we'll go out. 1:11 left to go in the third period. David Carr still with a 1-0 lead. Hard snap down. Both wrestlers still feeling each other out here. 45 seconds to go in the match. Carr down by 1. It's a hard head tap by Carr. 35 seconds left. Ford still looking to set up a shot. He's got to finish. 30 seconds here. $20 seconds left in the match. Ford fake shots left and right. 15 seconds left. He's got to go. He's going to take a shot now. 10 seconds left. And your champion at 138 pounds, by way of a 1-0 decision, David Carr of Dayton Christian. Coming up next, 145-pound championship match. Joe Ziegler, Mechanicsburg, taking on Logan LeCure of Dayton Christian. 145-pound match.
Now coming to the match, or the 145-pound weight class. Wrestling for 5th place, Corey Derringer, a junior from Versailles. He will be wrestling Trevor Anderson, a junior from West Liberty, Salem. Wrestling for 3rd place at 145, Tyler Showalter, a senior from Wayne Trace. Jake McCarthy, a junior from Purcell, Marion. And wrestling your championship match at 145 pounds, Joe Ziegler, he's a senior from Mechanicsburg.
We go underway between Ziegler and LeCure. 145-pound championship match. Ziegler of Mechanicsburg, LeCure of Dayton Christian.
37-0.
Ziegler
Results
with that overhook.
38-pound weight class. In 5th place, Tyler Goodpaster of Deer Park.
On a balance, we'll reset, still neutral.
For Devin Wells of Lancaster. In 3rd place at 138 pounds, Cody Tompkins of Troy Christian. He won by pin over Corey Logan of Mechanicsburg.
LeCure in on a double leg.
54 seconds.
Looking to finish here. 2-point takedown for LeCure. 1:15 to go in the first period.
Christian. 1-0 decision over Ryan Ford of Covington.
Going out of balance. Ziegler still down. LeCure in the lead. 2-0. LeCure's going to go optional start here. Kick out Ziegler. 2-1. Logan LeCure in the lead. Bad shot by Ziegler. Comes out. 45 seconds to go in the first period. LeCure on a shot on the edge of the mat. Stop. And they go to bounce here. We'll stay neutral. 35 seconds left to go in the first period. LeCure with a 2-1 lead over Joe Ziegler. On the out of bounds line again, still working both wrestlers. They'll go out of bounds. And Ziegler's going to get hit for stalling. That's his first warning with 24 seconds left to go in the first period. And on a shot is LeCure. Still up on our feet here. 5 seconds left to go. And at the end of the period, our score, Logan LeCure 2, Joe Ziegler 1. Ziegler will go down to begin the second period. Second period underway here, 145-pound championship match. LeCure riding Joe Ziegler. LeCure still bringing him down to the mat. Minute and a half left to go. The second period of wrestling, the 2-1 lead for LeCure. Trying to run down on that arm. Minute 15 to go in the second period. I'll go out of bounds here. 1:03 left to go in the second period. 2-1. LeCure still in the lead on Joe Ziegler of Mechanicsburg. LeCure of Dayton Christian. LeCure still riding out Ziegler here in the second period. Ziegler up on his feet. LeCure dropping to an ankle. Ziegler's got LeCure on his hip. All he's got to do is get his leg free and get behind. He got it free. All he's got to do is get behind and get control. 20 seconds to go in the period. Ziegler's still working hard. LeCure with that leg. And stalling on LeCure. That's his first warning. Twelve seconds to go in the period. 2-1. LeCure still in the lead. Still on top. Ziegler still trying to stand up. Oh, Granby almost got out. Did he get out? Yes, he did. Joe Ziegler got out there at the last second. 2-2 going into the third period, and it's LeCure's choice. He'll go down to begin the third and final period, all tied up. Ziegler brings him right back down to the mat. LeCure with a roll through. Ziegler followed. Now Ziegler's out in front. LeCure trying to come out the back door. Ziegler's got to watch his own back. LeCure still coming. Funk roll by Ziegler. Nothing yet. 1:25 to go, still 2-2. LeCure got out. There's the reversal. Makes it 4-2. A minute 17 left to go. Logan LeCure with a 4-2 lead. Ziegler still kicking. LeCure lets him go. 4-3. A minute left to go. El Joe needs the takedown here. Oh, look here with the shot. Nothing yet. He's going to bring Joe down to the mat. They go on a bounce, and they're going to call Ziggler for fleeing the mat. 5-3. 43 seconds left to go. Here we go. Ziggler definitely needs a takedown here. 35 seconds to go. Well, Ziggler's got to go here. He's got to get this takedown. Slide by. Nothing. LaCure dropped down the ankle. Was still neutral. 17 seconds left. In a 145-pound championship match. Ziggler, bad shot, comes out. 10 seconds left. Ziggler's got to go. 7 seconds left. Slide by, nothing. And your champion at 145 pounds, Logan LaCure, winning 5-3.
That concludes the matches at 145.
152 pounds, returning state champion, Caleb Romero, sophomore from Mechanicsburg, taking on Nick Vestal of Dayton Christian Jr. Also wrestling Lance Miller of Covington will be wrestling Davey Toonan of Clinton Massey for 3rd and 4th place. We'll be over here with the Romero and Vestal match.
Stay on that one.
Caleb Romero, Mechanicsburg. He is a sophomore with a record of 47-2. His opponent, Nick Vestal from Dayton Christian. He is a junior with a record of 50-5.
Here we go. Vestal and Romero going at a one-on-one in our 152-pound championship match. Romero in deep on an ankle pick. Vestal trying to get away. Romero's got both legs. That's 2 points. Now there's 2 points for Romero on the edge of the mat. I'll go out of bounds. 1.5 minutes left to go in the first period. 2-0. Romero in the lead.
In 5th place, Trevor Anderson, West Liberty Salem. A 10-2 decision over Corey Derringer for Sales. In 3rd place at 145 pounds, Tyler Showalter, Wayne Trace. He pinned his opponent.
Up on our feet again, Nick Vestal 1, Caleb Romero 2.
37 seconds. Your champion at 145 pounds, Dayton Christian's Logan LaCure. 5-3 decision over Joe Ziegler of Mechanicsburg.
Vestal front headlock now on Romero. 55 seconds to go in the first period. 2-1, Romero in the lead. Stalemate call by the official. 47 seconds left to go. Vestal tried a couple bad shots, got out. Still up on our feet here, 35 seconds to go in the first period. Bad shot by Romero, he comes back out. Good defense by Vestal. It's your 152-pound championship match. First period winding down. Your score at the end of one period, Caleb Romero 2, Nick Vestal 1. Romero's choice, he will go down. Begin our second period of wrestling. Romero still winning 5-2 with a minute and 11 left to go in the third period. One hour back out of bounds. Dayton Christian coach wants to talk things over right now. Still 5-2 with 5 seconds left to go. Meanwhile, Miller just tied things up with Tunin and got back points to make it 6-4 with 15 seconds to go. And Romero's going to be hit for stalling. Romero still riding out Vestal here hard. Got that claw right in, 30 seconds to go. 5-2 lead to go out of bounds. .25 seconds to go in this championship match at 152 pounds between Romero and Vestal. 5-2, Romero in the lead. Going out of bounds again, 20 seconds left. Vestal stands up off the whistle. Romero brings him back down. They're going out of bounds again. 14 seconds left to go. 5-2 still. Oh, Vestal with a Grammy roll. Romero almost caught him on his back. 5 seconds to go. And your champion at 152 pounds by way of a 5-2 decision, Caleb Romero of Mechanicsburg. We're going to go down here to the conclusion of the Lance Miller-Davey Tunin matches. We're in overtime. We're going to go to the 30-second overtimes. Tunin will go down first. As we await the conclusion of this match. Miller got a leg in. He's riding Tunin. Potentially dangerous call by the official. 22 seconds left. It's 6-6 is our score on this match. In the ride out overtimes. Lance almost could drop Tunin on his head. Tunin trying to get out here. Lance still in control on top. 5 seconds left. Potentially dangerous call by the official with 3 seconds left. And the first ride out. Miller. And Toonen gets out with 3 seconds left to give him the one. Now it's Miller's choice. 7-6, 30 seconds for Miller to get out. Toonen almost got back points. Toonen, he's going to get a count. And Davey Toonen is going to wrap this one up. And at the end of this match, Davey Toonen beating Lance Miller 6-9. And Toonen is your third place champion.
That concludes the 152-pound weight class. We're now moving to the 160-pound weight class. Wrestling for 5th place, Dylan Hanna, a senior from Ada. His opponent, BJ Ratcliffe.
Wrestling at the 160-pound championship match, we have Austin Simon of Deer Park taking on Andrew Hoskins of Dayton Christian, 160-pound match.
And the championship match at 160 pounds, Austin Seaman.
Hoskins tried to throw a head and arm, and Seaman gets the takedown. Make it 2-0, but Hoskins is hurt. Hoskins is definitely hurt right now on the mat.
Here are the results of the 152-pound weight class. In 5th place, Brandon Souls of Allen East, 5-3 decision over Baden Pinson of Reading.
Looked like it might be a rib or his back.
152 pounds, Davey Toonen, Clint Massey in overtime. Decision over Lance Miller of Covington. And your champion at 152 pounds, Caleb Romero of Mechanicsburg, with a 5-2 decision over Nick Vestall of Dayton Christian.
Hoskins may have pulled a rib muscle. Anyway, Seaman up 2-0, minute 45 to go in the first period.
Reminder to coaches and those wrestlers who have qualified to go to state, if you have not done so,
dropping down to the legs. Seaman has that leg in, trying to go for a banana split. Minute 20 left to go in the period, still 2-0, Seaman in the lead. Well, got out of bounds, 1:05 left to go in the first period. Seaman still with a 2-0 lead over Hoskins of Dayton Christian. Caution on Seaman. Another caution on Seaman, that's his second. They'll go out of bounds again. Siemens still in control. Hoskins up on his feet. We'll go out of bounds again here. $50 seconds to go in the first period. Hoskins with a 2-0 deficit right now. And he gets out 2-1. 40 seconds left to go in the second period, or in the first period. $15 seconds left. Seaman looking to get another takedown, and they go out of bounds. And at the end of the first period, Seaman of Deer Park with a 2-1 lead over Andrew Hoskins of Dayton Christian. Hoskins will go down to begin the second. Second period underway here. Hoskins standing up. He gets out. 1:50 to go in the second period. We're all tied up at 2 apiece. Sure, 160-pound championship match. Front headlock right now by Hoskins. Dropping down. Keeping a hold of it. Oh, nice job dropping down to the single leg. He's got to pull it in bounds. Grabs both legs on the edge of the mat. 2-point takedown for Hoskins on the edge of the mat. And they go out of bounds. Four to 2, Hoskins in the lead, 52 seconds left to go in the second period. Hoskins mounts. Hoskins with a chicken wing. Looking to run something here. Grab that wrist. Hoskins trying to go for that chicken wing. He couldn't do it. 30 seconds to go in the period. Ten seconds to go here. Hoskins riding out Seaman. And at the end of the second period, Andrew Hoskins with a 4-2 lead over Seaman at Deer Park. It'll be Seaman's choice. He will go down to begin the third and final period, down by a takedown. And a caution on Hoskins. Remounts. Underway in our third period. Hoskins with a 4-2 lead over Seaman of Deer Park. Hoskins doing a great job riding right now. 1:35 left to go in the match. He's up by a takedown, and he's going to get warned for stalling. Just his first warning. Hoskins still riding him out on top. 1:05 to go in the match. Hoskins still riding Seaman. Seaman trying to sit out switch here. 35 seconds left in the match, 4-2. Hoskins in the lead. Both wrestlers have been warned for stalling. And Hoskins flattens him back out. He's got Seaman's leg hook. He can run a leg turkey here if he gets out to the side. And Hoskins is going to get hit for stalling, and he was trying to work a turn. That didn't make any sense to me. Four to 3 now, 15 seconds left to go. Hoskins still in the lead. Seaman trying to stand up, 2 seconds. And your champion at 160 pounds from Dayton Christian, Andrew Hoskins.
That concludes the matches for
170-pound championship match, a rematch from the sectional finals last week. Zach Sullivan from National Trail taking on Skylar Brown of Sidney Lehman. Sullivan winning, I believe, 5-1 last week.
Is a junior from Dallas Jefferson. For third place, wrestling 170 pounds, Austin.
We're underway at our 170-pound match.
Is wrestling Matt Rose, a senior from Miami East, and the championship match at 170 pounds on mat 1. Zach Sullivan, a senior from National Trail, with a record of 36 and 5, is wrestling Skylar Brown, a senior from Oakland County. He is record 31 and 6.
Still nothing going on here between Sullivan and Brown. A minute and a half left to go. In our first period, still no score. Brown, front headlock. Gonna put his head in the hole, get that butt drag if he can. 1:05 left to go in the period. After a stalemate, we're back up on our feet. 50 seconds left to go in the first period. Still no score between Brown and Sullivan. 20 seconds left to go in the first period. We're still scoreless between Brown and Sullivan.
We now have the results of 160-pound weight class. Your fifth place finisher, Dylan Hannah Almeida, 3-2 decision over BJ Ratcliffe of Bethel Tate. In third place at 160 pounds, Logan Hart.
At the end of the first period, still no score between Zach Sullivan and Skylar Brown. Brown will defer his choice. Sullivan will go down to begin the second period.
At 160 pounds, Andrew Hoskins of Dayton Christian, 4-3 decision over Austin Seaman of Deer Park. Coaches, there are some applications available at the announcers table for the eligible wrestlers going to state and have a 3.5 cumulative GPA.
1-0. Sullivan in the lead. 1:08 left to go here in the second period.
All Ohio award. Those applications must be filled out and turned in when you go to the state competition.
Sullivan in on a shot. High crotch. Looking to switch off to a double. Brown holding on to the waist and he ends up bailing out. Sullivan with 2-point takedown. 40 seconds to go in the second period. 3-0 Sullivan in the lead.
That website is www.ohswca.com.
20 seconds left to go in the second period. Sullivan still riding out Brown here on the edge of the mat. Not really doing a whole lot. Sullivan getting back points now with that tilt. 2 back points at the end of the period, making it 5-0. Sullivan in the lead over Brown. Going into the third and final period, and Brown wants to go neutral. Sullivan and Brown still working on their feet. 5-0, Sullivan in the lead. 182-pound weight class coming up next. Ben Miller of Covington taking on Huffman of LCC. Minute 18 left to go in the match. 5-0, Sullivan in the lead. Brown now coming after Sullivan. Bad shot, comes out. Sullivan, bad shot, caught by Brown in the front headlock. Brown lets go of it. They go out of bounds. 35 seconds left to go in the match. Still 5-0, Sullivan in the lead. Brown's got to go big. Brown's the one riding that line. He's been riding the line the entire period. 15 seconds left to go. Still a 5-0 lead for Sullivan. Bad shot. And Brown, and he got smacked in the nose on that head tap. 7 seconds left to go. Injury time being called. And your champion at 170 pounds, winning by 5-0 decision, Zach Sullivan of National Trail. 182-pound finals match coming up. Ben Miller of Covington taking on Huffman of Lima Central Catholic.
That goes to matches. Wraps up the matches at 170-pound weight class. We now move on to the 182-pound weight class. Wrestling for 5th place.
Act like it's dying.
Blake Lawson, a senior from Tri-County.
You're underway here in this 182-pound championship match. Ben Miller of Covington, Jack Huffman of Lima Central Catholic.
He is a senior. For 3rd place at 182, James Schmidt.
Both wrestlers locked up here. Slide by attempt by Huffman, blocked by Miller.
And your championship match at 182, Ben Miller of Covington is a senior with a record of 49-3. His opponent, Jack Huffman, is from Lima Central Catholic. He is a senior, and his record is 44-6.
Both wrestlers still filling each other out here in the opening minute. 1:15 left to go in the first period. Still no score between Miller and Huffman.
5th place, Conan Isley of Blanchester. 17-7 decision over Josh Krieger of Delmas Jefferson. In
Miller,
3rd place,
head tapping, trying to set something up.
Matt Rose, Miami East. Winner by pinning his opponent, Austin Wendell of Ada. Fall time for Matt, 33 seconds. And your champion at 170 pounds, Zach Sullivan, National Trail, 5-0 decision over Skylar Brown of Lincoln Catholic.
30 seconds to go in the first period. Still no scores. Both wrestlers still feeling each other out on their feet. Ben in on a shot. Got that high crotch. Switches to a double leg. He's going to pop his head out. Trying to come out the back. Switches back to a single. And Ben was deep there. He just didn't finish. Five seconds left to go. And at the end of the first period, 0-0 between Huffman and Miller. Miller's choice, he wants to go down to begin the second period. Huffman riding Miller. Minute 38 left to go in the second period. We're still scoreless here. Miller coming up to his feet. cuts away, gets his 1 point to make it 1-0. Miller in the lead, a minute 30 left to go in the second period. And on a shot is Huffman. Miller sprawling his legs back, throwing in that crossface hard. Huffman still trying to drive, trips Miller. And Huffman will get the 2-point takedown to make it 2-1. Huffman in the lead. Under a minute to go in the second period. Miller back up on his feet. He's got a cutaway. Huffman tries to bring him back down. Miller with the switch. Edge of the mat. He's going to break Huffman's hands here to get his one. Under 20 seconds to go in the second period. Miller still fighting. Still fighting, stands up. And no point yet. 9 seconds left to go in the second period. Still 2-1. Huffman in the lead. And at the end of the second period, Huffman's got a 2-1 lead over Ben Miller of Covington going into the third and final period. Huffman's going to go down to begin the third and final period here in our 182-pound championship match. You're listening to High School Wrestling Live on CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. Huffman trying to get the reversal. And there it is, 2 reversal for Huffman to make it 4-1. A minute 15 to go. We're almost down to a minute here between Miller and Huffman. Miller back up on his feet. Trying to break the hands. Under 50 seconds to go. Still 4-1, Huffman in the lead. Miller Granby roll. Huffman follows out of bounds. 40 seconds left to go. Still 4-1. Huffman of LCC in the lead. Two back points by Huffman. That one was pretty much seal it up here with 30 seconds left, 6-1. Miller trying to switch, 10 seconds to go in the match. And your champion at 182 pounds from Lima Central Catholic, Jack Huffman, winning 6-1 decision over Ben Miller. Coming up next, 109-5. Kyle Derringer of Versailles taking on Butner, Wes Butner of Delta St. John, 195-pound championship.
That concludes the matches at 182 pounds. We're now moving to the 195-pound weight class. Wrestling for 5th place, Mitch Clooney, a junior from Coldwater. His opponent, Derek King, a senior from Reading. Wrestling for 3rd place at 195, Nick Sparta, a junior from Middletown, Madison. His opponent, Colton Booth, a senior from Tri-County North. And your championship match at 195, Kyle Derringer, a senior from Versailles. His record is 38-4. His opponent, Wes Bentner, a senior from Delta St. John.
We're underway between Derringer and Butner. Still no score here. A minute left to go in the first period between Derringer and Butner. Derringer now in on a double leg, switches off to a single, finishes high. On the edge of the mat, drops down. 2 points for Derringer as they go on a bounce. 48 seconds left. Derringer takes a 2-0 lead.
Here are the results of the 182-pound weight class. In 5th place, Tyler Faust, Delta Jefferson.
Butner up on his feet, drop back down. They go out of bounds. 42 seconds left. Still 2-0 lead for Kyle Derringer.
Over Blake Lawson of Tri-County North. In 3rd place at 182 pounds, Jeffrey Box, Bethel Tate, 3-0 decision over Jake Schmidt of Coldwater. And your champion at 182 pounds, Jack Huffman of Lima Central Catholic. 6-1 decision over Ben Miller of Covington.
Derringer riding out Butner right now with 20 seconds to go in the first period, up 2-0. Butner trying to come out here, and at the end of the first period, Derringer has a 2-0 lead. It'll be Derringer's choice. He'll go down to begin the second period. Derringer gets one, goes straight into a double, and they go out of bounds. On our feet, 3-0 lead for Kyle Derringer. Still 3-0, Derringer in the lead. 35 seconds left to go in the match. Twenty seconds left to go in the second period. Still on our feet here. And at the end of the second period, your score, Derringer 3, Butner 0, and Butner's going to go down to begin our third and final period. Butner down. Derringer will cut him out. 3-1. All Butner needs is a takedown here to tie things up. Still working here. 1:35 left to go. Fake shots, in on a shot is Butner. Derringer stopped it. Derringer trying to reshot, but now they're back both on their feet. And we go out of bounds. 1:14 left to go. Derringer still up 3-1 over Butner. Under a minute now. Butner's going to go and get this shot. Another shot, another stop by Derringer. Faking the shots, Butner, here we go, he's in on a shot. Stalling, warning against Derringer, Butner's in. They go out of bounds, 35 seconds left, 3-2. Derringer's only been warned. Coming up next, 220-pound championship match between Ben Sullivan and Adrian Harding. Sullivan of National Trail, Harding of Greenview. Still shooting is Butner. Now he's going to front headlock. He's going to snap Derringer down. And that's the second stall call against Derringer. 3-2. Butner can get a takedown and win this with 17 seconds left. Derringer, double leg, edge of the mat. We go out. 11 seconds left. And on the shot is Butner. They go out of bounds again. 7 seconds left. Another shot. 3 seconds, Derringer. And Kyle Derringer, your 195-pound champion, winning by way of a 3-2 decision over Butner of Delphus St. John's. $220-pound championship match right now. Ben Sullivan, National Trail, sophomore, taking on senior Adrian Harding of Greenview.
For fifth place, Lucas Gower, a senior from Arkham, and Nick Clooney, a senior from Coldwater. Wrestling for third place, Austin King, a senior from Reading, and his opponent, Kyle Giganti, a junior from Versailles. And your championship match at 220 pounds, Ben Sullivan, a sophomore from National Trails with a record of 42-3. His opponent, Adrian Harding of Greenview, he is a senior with a record of 38-2.
Official stopping it. Ankle band came off. Here we go. 1:50. No score between Harding and Sullivan. 220-pound championship match.
Ben's nose, bro.
Sullivan takes down Harding, 2 points. Take the early lead, 2-0. Minute 19 to go. Harding almost threw Sullivan there on the edge of the mat. Harding still down. 42 seconds left to go. Two nothing. 42 seconds left to go in the first period. Sullivan riding Harding here. 31 seconds to go in our first period. Harding looking to switch. Reaches around. He's going to put Sullivan on his back. He's got the reversal, getting back points here at the end of the period. And 2 back points for Harding of Greenview, and at the end of the first period in 5 seconds, it looks like Harding is going to have a 4-2 lead, and Harding will have a 4-2 lead at the end of our first period. Harding's choice, he will go down. Sullivan riding Harding down 4-2, a minute 45 to go in the second period. Still riding is Sullivan, 1:20 left to go. Second period, 4-2. Harding is in the lead of Greenview. Harding still riding, 45 seconds to go. Still down. 4-2, Sullivan riding. Looking to lock up a cradle. Cradle locked up by Sullivan. Harding got away. No step out of bounds. 5-2. Harding in the lead. 6 seconds left to go in the second period. And Harding of Greenview takes a 5-2 lead into the third period, our 220-pound championship match, and Sullivan will go down to begin the third. Sullivan, front headlock, drops down to a double leg. He got his 1 point, makes it 5-3, edge of the mat. No points there. Still 5-3, 1:45 to go. Harding in the lead of Greenview. Front headlock by Harding. Sucker drag by Sullivan. Harding driving Sullivan out of bounds. 1:26 to go. Harding head tapping, under a minute to go. 5-3. Harding in the lead over Sullivan. Sullivan faking some shots, goes in. Harding caught him in a front headlock. Sullivan trying to drop down, trying to catch Harding as they go out of bounds here. 37 seconds left. Sullivan still working here. 15 seconds left to go in the match. Still a 5-3 Harding lead. Sullivan goes in for a double leg, couldn't hit it. Back up on his feet. Solid warning against Harding. Just his first. And your 220-pound champion from Greenview, Harding, Adrian Harding of Greenview by way of 5-3 decision. Last but not least, your heavyweight championship matchup. Ben Ferguson of Miami East and Lipsky of Tri-County North. This is a rematch of last week's sectional finals where Ben Ferguson pinned Harding in the third period. Or Lipsky in the third period.
His opponent, Isaiah Harding, a sophomore from Greenview. For third place, 285 pounds, Seth Douglas, a sophomore from Troy Christian.
Here we go, we're underway. 285-pound championship match.
Championship match at 285 pounds. Riley Lipinski, a senior from Tri-County North. His record is 17-5. His opponent,
Go out of balance here.
is from Miami East.
1:42 left to go in the first period. All slide by Ferguson. Well, they both go out of balance here. 1:32 to go. First period, still no score.
A reminder that individual awards for the top 6 places will be handed out immediately following the conclusion of the last event. Those wrestlers beginning with 106 and 113 should be in the bullpen waiting at the end of these matches.
.57 seconds left to go in the first period, still 0-0. Sorry, I'm not talking a whole lot. I'm doing double duty with camera and engineering. My cameraman left me. Going back out of bounds here, 49 seconds to go.
Over Lucas Gower of Arcana. And third place at 220 pounds, Austin King of Reading. Pinning his opponent, Kyle Giganti of Versailles. All time for Austin. And your champion at 220 pounds, Adrian Hardy, out Greenview.
Ferguson still working here inside. 30 seconds to go in the first period. Still no score here. 13 seconds left to go in the period with Ferguson and Lipsky. They'll go out of bounds here. 4 seconds left to go in the first period. At the end of the first period, we're scoreless here in our 285-pound championship match between Ferguson and Lipsky. Ferguson will go down to begin the second period. Ferguson up on his feet. Lipsky drops down to the leg. Brings Ferguson back down to the mat. He'll go out of bounds here. 1:48 to go in our second period.
Also, a reminder to the coaches of the champion in each weight class. You will be the one handing out the awards as they get presented in each of those weight classes.
Ferguson back up to his feet, going to that crossface again, gets his escape to make it 1-0, 1:40 left to go in the second period.
Harding.
1-0, Ferguson in the lead, 1:10 left to go in the second. Slide by Ferguson. All he's got to do is bring Lipsky down to the mat. Drops down. Edge of the mat now. And they go out of bounds still, no takedown. .30 seconds left to go here. Second period, Ferguson gets the takedown. He's going to look here to turn Lipsky with 25 seconds to go in the second period.
Jake.
'At the end of the second period, Ferguson has a 3-0 lead over Lipsky. Lipsky will go down to begin the third and final period. Ferguson has that hammer lock, throws it up on the back. 1:05 to go. Still Ferguson with a 3-0 lead. In our third period's got that hammer lock locked up on the back. Breaks Lipsky back down. He's going to lock it up, try to get some back points. Got a chicken wing. Going to scoop Lipsky's head. Going to put him right onto his back. Ferguson looking for a pinfall again, the same way he did last week. And that will do it. Your champion at 285 pounds, Ben Ferguson of Miami East. Hopefully we'll have some interviews coming up here shortly after awards are handed out to the weight classes.
That concludes the wrestling at 285 pound weight class. We'll have the final results for you here in a second. Once again, awards will be passed out. Starting with the 106-pound weight class, as soon as we tear down and set up. Here are your results for the 285-pound weight class. In fifth place, Isaiah Harding of Greenview, pinning his opponent Tyler Dews of Spencerville. Fall time for Isaiah, 2 minutes 53 seconds. Third place goes to Blake Sampson of Bluffton. He pinned his opponent Seth Douglas of Troy Christian. Fall time 2 minutes 16 seconds. And your champion at 285 pounds, Ben Ferguson of Miami East. He also pinned his opponent, Riley Lipinski of Tri-County North. Fall time for Ben, 5 minutes 29 seconds. Once again, we'll be doing individual awards here shortly for the top 6 placers in all weight classes. Team awards will then follow right after. And a reminder to those coaches who have a champion at each weight class, you will be the one passing out the awards to each of those 6 individuals.
Why, you don't want to be on camera?
No, let us get out.
Are you camera shy? Really?
Yep. Joining me now, 138-pound runner-up and state qualifier again for the Covington Buccaneers, Ryan Ford. Ryan, you wrestled a great tournament. You ran into a hammer there in the finals and only lost 1-0. But what does it mean to you? You're going back to the big show there at John Steen Center next weekend.
Yeah, I'm going back. I mean, it'd been nice to win, but I don't really think this week means a whole lot. No one's going to remember it after next week, so hopefully I get it done there.
What was going through your head during that entire finals match there against David Carr? What were you thinking when the match was only 1-0 and all you had to do was get that takedown?
I mean, I was trying to get it. David's a great wrestler. I mean, he defended it great. I mean, I didn't really want to get rode out, start the second or third period, so it kind of messed my game plan up. But hopefully I'll get him next week.
Well, again, like you said, your goal next week. What is your biggest goal next week going into the state tournament? I know you want to be wrestling on Saturday night. That's probably not going to be the first time you'll have to wrestle David. But what is the main goal for you going into the state tournament?
I mean, obviously, I think I should be in the finals, but I still got to take it one match at a time. So I got to worry about that first match Thursday and then go from there, and hopefully be wrestling Saturday night and be on the top of the podium.
Brian Ford, ladies and gentlemen, 138-pound runner-up from Covington. Good luck next week at state tournament, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to begin individual awards. We're going to start with the 106-pound weight class and have the 6 finishers of the 106-pound weight class approach the podium. We also need the coach from Mechanicsburg to pass those awards out. Placers 1 through 6. Move toward the podium. 113-pound weight class.
While we're waiting to get some more interviews here from wrestlers that have placed here this weekend, we're going to focus down there on the main floor where the awards are being presented right now for 106 pounds.
At 106 pounds, Drew Price, a freshman from Middletown, Madison. His record was 42-10. 5th place, Matt Asher, a freshman from Clinton, Massey. His record was 25-7. 4th place, Jacob Edwards, a freshman from Troy Christian. His record 20-12. 3rd place, Graham Shore, a freshman from Miami East. He had a record of 35-5. 2nd place, Ronnie Pietro, a freshman from Dayton Christian. His record 48-7. And your champion at 106 pounds from Mechanicsburg is a sophomore, Alex Ryan. His record 49-4. Your 106-pound placers. Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Let's have the 113 pounders step up. Need the Dayton Christian coach to pass out awards. In 6th place at 113 pounds, Kendall Johnson, a junior from Williamsburg. His record 36-10. In 5th place, Kyle Denier, a sophomore from Blanchester. His record was 41-7. 4th place goes to Tyler Wetzel, a sophomore from Mechanicsburg. His record 41-14. 3rd place, Alex Isbrand, a freshman from Miami East. His record 36-3. Your 2nd place finisher at 113 pounds, Hunter Lucas, a junior from Lima Central Catholic, with a record of 24-2. And your champion at 113 pounds from Dayton Christian, he is a freshman, Tommy Hoskins. His record 49-2. Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations. We'll move on to 120-pound placers. Again, Dayton Christian coach will pass out awards. In sixth place, Alexander Rodriguez, a senior from Lakeview. His record was 42-14. In fifth place, Michael Surgeon, a sophomore from Troy Christian, with a record of 41-7. Fourth place goes to George Clemens, a junior from Wayne Trace, with a record of 42-4. Third place is Tanner Smith of Mechanicsburg. He is a sophomore. His record was 25-3. Second place goes to Eric Peters, a senior from Bethel Tate, with a record of 42-4. And your champion at 120 pounds is from Dayton Christian. He is the senior, Michael May. His record is 50-3. Thank you, gentlemen. Move on to 126-pound placers. Troy Christian coach needs to pass awards out. Sixth place goes to Tanner Bay of Versailles, a sophomore with a record of 34-10. Fifth place goes to Ruger Gilsenliner, a sophomore from Wayne Trace, with a record of 36-3. Fourth place, Cameron Paulus, Bellevue Union, a sophomore with a record of 32-10. Third place goes to Luke Buxton, a junior from Dixie. His record was 38-8. Second place, Hunter Bray, a junior from Dayton Christian, with a record of 43-3. And your champion at 126 pounds, Garrett Hancock, a senior from Troy Christian. His record, 41-4. Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations once again. Moving on to the 132-pound placers. Governor Coach will be passing out awards. In sixth place, White Place, a sophomore from Delphus Jefferson. His record was 43-9. Fifth place, Colin Hennon, a junior from Lima Central Catholic, with a record of 21-6. Fourth place goes to Jake Gutierrez, a junior from Springfield Baptist Central. His record 40 wins, 5 losses. Third place goes to Chase Mayab, a junior from Middle Union. Record of 27-10. Second place goes to Josh Clary, a junior from Dayton Christian, with a record of 41-9. And your champion at 132 pounds is from Covington, Jared Ganger, a senior with a record of 48-3. Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations once again. Moving on to 138 pounds, Dayton Christian coach will record of 41-9. In fifth place, Tyler Goodpaster, a senior from Deer Park. His record was 42-8. Fourth place goes to Corey Logan, a sophomore from Mechanicsburg, with a record of 35-22. Third place goes to Cody Alves, a senior from Troy Christian. His record 36-7. Second place goes to Ryan Ford, a junior from Covington. His record is 47-6. And your champion at 138 pounds is from Dayton Christian. He is a freshman, David Carr. His record is 56-2. Thanks, gentlemen, and congratulations. Moving on to 145-pound weight class. Sixth place, Corey Derringer, a junior from Versailles, with a record of 25-15. Fifth place goes to Trevor Anderson, a junior from West Liberty Salem, his record 29-6. Fourth place goes to Jake McCarthy, a junior from Purcell, Marion, with a record of 36-9. Third place, Tyler Showalter, a senior from Wayne Trace, his record 34-4. Second place goes to Joe Ziegler, a senior from Mechanicsburg, his record is 39-10. And your champion at 145 pounds is again from Dayton Christian, a junior, Logan LeCure. His record is a perfect 38 wins and no losses. Congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you. 152-pound placers. In sixth place, Brandon Souls, a junior from Allen East, with a record of 35-12. One second. All right, let's start this over. 152-pound placers. In sixth place, Baden Pinson, a sophomore from Reading, with a record of 38-6. In fifth place is Brandon Souls, a junior from Allen East, with a record of 35-12. In fourth place is Lance Miller, a sophomore from Covington, his record of 48-9. Third place, David Tunin, a junior from Clint Massey, his record 32-3. Second place goes to Nick Vestall, a junior from Dayton Christian, record 50 wins, 6 losses. And your champion at 152 pounds is from Mechanicsburg. He is a sophomore, Caleb Romero. His record 40
All right now joining me, 132-pound fourth place champion Jake Gutierrez, Springfield Catholic Central. Jake, how's it feel knowing you're going to be going to the state tournament this year? This is your senior year, right?
It's my
Junior year. This is your junior year. What does it mean to you knowing that you're going to be wrestling next week in the state tournament?
Oh, it's a good feeling. I've been working real hard all summer. You know, doing a lot of summer wrestling. I went to Disney duels and different stuff. Just working real hard for it.
Now, you were in a pretty tough bracket there. You had to wrestle back after the semifinals just to get to your third and fourth place match. What was that like, losing in the semis and having to have that one match that you had to pull out and win in order to go to state?
It was tough, you know. I mean, losing matches. I wrestled more, so yeah, it's all about how you wrestle back. You know, come back and I won it, so it was a good feeling.
Now, you're going to the state tournament next weekend. What's your biggest goal going over to the state tournament and wrestling in front of all those people at the Schottenstein Center?
Just want to place as high as I can.
Well, you got any plans so far after you graduate next year? You know what you're going to do when you graduate?
I was planning on wrestling in college, see where I can get different scholarships and stuff like that.
Jake Gutierrez, ladies and gentlemen, 138-pound fourth place champion, 132-pound fourth place champion. Thank you, bud, very much.
And your champion of 160 pounds, Andrew Hoskins. He is a senior from...
Joining me now, Alex Isbrandt.
And his record is 36 wins.
113-pound third place champion. Alex, you wrestled one heck of a tournament again, and you're going to the state tournament. What does that mean to you?
It's a great feeling. Not many people get to experience this in a lifetime, but I get to do it, and I'm proud of it.
What are your goals going in the next weekend? I mean, you guys are bringing 4 people to the state tournament. What's your biggest goal?
Place all 4 and hopefully get a couple champions.
So, what does it mean to you, as an individual that you guys did bring 6 people here and you're getting 4 of those 6 people out? And even on the big board, I think you guys finished 5th place as a team. What does that mean to you?
It's great. It puts Miami East back on the map like they used to be back in the day. Now they're back on it again, so let's see what happens.
Way to make me feel old by saying back in the day and Miami East in the same sentence. Thank you very much, Alex.
Yep.
Alex Isbrandt, 113-pound third place champion.
Goes to Austin Lindell, a senior from Ada. He has a record of 20-2. Third place, Matt Rose from Miami East. He is a senior with a record of 30-7.
There you go. Graham Shore, ladies and gentlemen, 106-pound third place champion. Graham, I mean, you had to wrestle back early. You lost early in the quarterfinals, and you had to wrestle your way back to make it to the third place match. How did you do it? How did you have to wrestle all the way back?
Well, when I lost in the quarters, I knew there wasn't really anybody I don't think could stop me. So I guess I got it in my mind that no one's going to stop me. So I just wrestled back.
What's the feeling knowing that you're going to be going to the state tournament next weekend and you're going to be representing Miami East? What is that feeling like to you?
I mean, it's just great. It's we're only freshmen. We took 2 freshmen. It's just nice to know we represent our school, new school, and go make a mark, go do something big.
Now, there are only 2 4-time state qualifiers in the history of Miami East Wrestling, Zane Goldberg and Ryan Gamble. And Gamble won 3 state championships for Miami East. Is that your goal, getting the state tournament 4 times, but not only getting there, but trying to win a couple championships while you're there?
Oh, yeah, win it every time. Why not? Once you get to state, you never know who's going to make a mark. Anybody.
Now, what are your goals going into next weekend? What are you looking to do when you get there to the state tournament?
Just wrestle my best, give it all I got, make a mark, see what I can do.
Graham Shore, ladies and gentlemen, 106-pound third place champion. Good luck, bud.
Thank you.
Third place, Jeffrey Box, a junior from Level 43-6. Second place goes to Ben Miller, a senior from Pemmican, with a record of 49 wins, 4 losses. And your champion at 182 pounds is from Lima Central Catholic. He is a senior, Jack Huffman. 45 wins and 6 losses.
Joining me now from Miami East, 170-pound third-place champion Mac Rose. Mac,
Thank you, guys.
you lost a heartbreaker in your semifinals in the ultimate tiebreaker. What was that match like for you when you were wrestling Skylar in the semis?
Well, in the end, it devastated me, but it fueled the fire for third and fourth.
And you wrestled back hard. You won your go-to match, and then you pinned your third-place match. What was that feeling like for you, knowing that, I can do this?
It was great. It just gave me that extra confidence for state that I think I needed.
So you're going to the state tournament next weekend. You're a senior on this Miami East wrestling team. What does that mean to you? You're going to the state tournament to wrestle and represent Miami East.
It means everything I've worked for is paid off, and proud to represent Miami East.
Now you're bringing 2 freshmen with you and and a junior with you to the state tournament. What does that mean to you? You guys brought 6 people here to the district tournament, and you're bringing 4 of those. How is that feeling for you?
It just tells me we're pretty strong as a team.
Now, what are your goals going into the next week in that tough weight class, 170 pounds? What are your goals going in to the state tournament?
My goal is to be on the podium.
Thank you very much. Mac Rose, 170-pound, third-place champion. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations once again. Moving on to 220-pound weight class. In 6th place, Lucas Gower of Arkansas. He is a senior with a record of 25-10. 5th place goes to Nate Footy of Coldwater. He is a senior with a record of 17-11. 4th place goes to Kyle Gigandi, a junior from Sales, with a record of 59-6. 3rd place, Austin King, a senior from Reading. His record 37-8. 2nd place goes to Ben Sullivan from National Trail. He is a sophomore with a record of 42-4. And your champion at 220 pounds is from Greenview. He is a senior, Adrian Harding. His record 39 wins, 2 losses. Congratulations, gentlemen, and thank you. The 285-pound weight class is up next in 6th place. Tyler Dews of Spencerville. He is a senior with a record of 15-6. 5th place goes to Isaiah Harding of Greenview. He is a sophomore with a record of 38-9. 4th place, Seth Douglas of Troy Christian. He's a sophomore with a record of 22-15. 3rd place, Blake Sampson, a junior from London. His record 29-6. 2nd place goes to Riley Lipinski, a senior from Tri-County North. His record 17-6. And your champion at 285 pounds is from Miami East. He is a junior, Ben Ferguson. Ben's record was 40 wins and 4 losses. Thank you, gentlemen, and congratulations once again. We'll now to team scores.
Joining me now, Lance Miller of Covington, going to state next week. Lance, how does it feel that you're going to be going to the state tournament next week?
Great. It's something I've always wanted to do, and it just feels really good to finally everything turn out really well.
Now, you guys are bringing 4 of your 6 guys that you brought here to districts to state. What does that mean to you, and what do you think that means to the team?
Last year, I think we qualified a couple more people, or one more person, but I feel this year most of the people, or all the people that's going, has a good chance of placing. So I feel like we're going to do really well at state.
Now, what is your biggest goal going into the state tournament this next weekend?
Hopefully win a couple matches, place, and then come back next year to improve even more.
Thank you very much, Lance Miller, 152-pounder for Covington.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Mechanicsburg. And your 2015 Division III District Champions, Dayton Christian, with a team score of 222 points. Congratulations, Dayton Christian.
I'm here right now with the head coach of the Covington Buccaneers, Tom Barbee. Tom, you guys brought 6 people here to the district tournament, and now you're bringing 4 to the state tournament. What does that mean to you as a head coach?
I'm very, very proud of all of them. They all came down here and won matches. We got 2 that didn't quite get it done to get to the state, but I'm very, very proud of them with their effort and everything. And then the 4 guys that are going over, they've done a great job, and they wrestled real hard this weekend and gave it their all. So next week's another week. We placed where we did this week, and next week we're trying to get on the podium just a little bit higher.
There you go. Well, you got guys like Jared Ganger and Ben Miller, Ryan Ford, Lance Miller. They're all going to state for you. What's the one guy that stands out to you the most on those 4 guys?
Well, those 4 guys, obviously Jared, being a 2-time state champ and the way he handled business this weekend and everything, he's put himself in a great place for next weekend. He's just got to, continue to stay focused and do what he does best.
Now, how many of those guys do you think you can get out there wrestling on Saturday night?
Oh, that's a tough call. It's, don't know where we're going to be out on the bracket and some of those kind of things. So, I'd like to see all of them out there. Is it going to happen? It's going to be tough for Lance, coming through with 4th place, but it's not impossible. He can go out there and get it all won and everything. So I think, all or any of them have a real good shot of getting on the podium. And obviously Jared, the top, Ford, he can be right there at the top. Ben Miller. I think we'll do well over there.
Now, what does it mean to Covington that you guys are bringing 4 people there to the state tournament and, possibly another state champion being brought to the Covington Buccaneers?
Well, just makes us very, very proud. We've had a great tradition the last few years. We've taken guys over there. We've had a state champ several years ago in Logan Brown and now Jared, and hopefully he repeats. But, last year we went over there and placed 5th as a team and had, I think, 5 placers. So, it's an honor, but, we don't stop there. We want to get as high as we can on that podium, and I think that's our goal.
Thank you very much, Tom. Tom Barbee, ladies and gentlemen, head coach of the Covington Buccaneers.
Thanks. Appreciate it. My wife's been with us today. I was the only one up there.
I still do have 3 pairs of eyeglasses up here at the announcer table. One happened to have dog paws and dog bones on one pair of them. The other one looks like a pair of bifocals, and the other one's a pair of readers that has.
Ben Ferguson, champion at 285 pounds again this week at districts, and you pinned Limsky basically in the same fashion as you did last week at the sectional tournament. How do you feel of your performance the last 2 weeks?
I feel pretty good. Last week I was sick, out of practice a couple days. Managed to take first, and then had a good week of practice this past week, and paid off good taking first at districts. So.
Now you guys are bringing 4 people with you. You as a junior, a senior, and 2 freshmen. What does that mean to Miami East that you're taking 4 out of 6 people you brought here?
It means great. It's great. It means that we'll have guys next year coming back. Hopefully more. Only losing 2 on the team, and 1 that's going to state. We're losing, and I think we can send more next year with what we're getting.
What's the feeling like knowing that you're going to be wrestling at the state tournament next weekend in front of all those people in that big arena?
I'm going to try to wrestle no differently than what I do. Just one match at a time. Big stage, but try not to let that affect me too much. So just go out there and wrestle.
Thank you very much, Ben. Ben Ferguson, 285 pound champion. I saw Caleb behind you.
152, Ben? You're 152 now?
Caleb Romero, 152 pound champion from Mechanicsburg. Caleb, another championship for you this week. A little tougher in the finals against Nick Veskel. What was that like wrestling against Veskel?
Well, I wrestled him earlier in the year, and he's a strong, tough kid, so I knew, I was going to have to give it my all to go out and get another title, and I just went out there and wrestled hard and did my thing.
What does it mean to you that your team came here and you placed second to Dayton Christian as an entire team, and you're taking a lot of guys over to the state tournament?
Oh, it means a lot. We're taking the most people we've ever had to state this year. I'm just so impressed with our team. We picked it up so much, and we're wrestling really good right now. I can't wait to see. We might pop out pretty high up in the state tournament.
I think you guys are dark horses to be champions. What do you feel about that?
Yeah. It's just, I like it a lot.
So now you're going for your second straight state championship as a sophomore. What are you going to have to do once you get to the Schottenstein on Thursday to be able to get back to that championship match on Saturday?
I've been wrestling a little, I wouldn't say timid, but I just need to open up a little more and just keep working hard and going out there and wrestling hard.
Well, good luck to you at state. Thanks. Caleb Romero, 152 pound champion. Thanks, bud.
How come you get the gold medal?
Because I'm golden.
True.
Cody Amanese, state qualifier for the Troy Christian Eagles. Cody, how's it feel knowing you're going to be going off to the state tournament next week?
That's good. Went last year and didn't reach my goals, but lost 1-0 in the blood round, but I'm looking to change that this year. So.
Now, you had a tough match in the semis against David Carr of Dayton Christian. What was it like, wrestling against him, and what did it feel like, out there wrestling?
I was ready for the match, at least I thought I was, and he came out swinging, and he really wore me out. He's got heavy hands, so just going to have a new game plan for next week when I see him in the finals. So.
Now, what are your main goals? You're getting ready to go off to the state tournament. What are your main goals as a senior here on this Troy Christian team to do next weekend?
Get as high up on the podium as I can, represent Troy Christian, my teammates, my school, and more importantly, God.
Thank you very much. Cody Amanese, state qualifier for
Thank
Troy
you.
Christian. Thank you. I got a smile on the camera.
I'm not going to be there on Saturday. I'm not going to be there Saturday. I'll be there Thursday and Friday. My boss should be there Saturday. I hope.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great weekend of wrestling again here at Districts. Again, the state tournament will be held on March the 12th, 13th, and 14th. That's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday next week. Tune in on campusnation.com for all the action. We'll be there with just audio, live audio, and the audio will be posted on our website for the eternity of our entire website. This video should be up online probably around Monday night, around just like the sectional tournament. We had a lot more video this week, so I'm not sure how long it will take to process. But then again, you know, we had another great weekend of wrestling. A lot of kids going to the state tournament for all the teams. You've been listening to High School Wrestling Live on CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. This is AJ Ganger saying so long, everybody.